Space. It's a big amount of, space. A lot happens out here. Adventures of the grandest caliber, where Jedi Masters fight with glowing swords of power, Death Stars, Starfighters, Space Cowboys named Spike, and... I'm running out of material. But space is awesome. Bruce Willis was in Space End.
What are you doing?
I'm trying to make an intro for the next review. Do you mind?
Nope.
Now, where was I?
Ow! I believe you were talking about Bruce Willis in space.
I think I broke a butt cheek. So, today we're going to be reviewing a classic game from my childhood.
Come on, man!
What?
Would you get off the nostalgia games already?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about you always reviewing games that are nostalgic to your childhood. You have too much of an emotional attachment to them to do any kind of real review.
I do not.
Whatever, continue.
Anywho, Starfox 64. Aside from Scooter botching up my intro for this game, Starfox 64 was one of the greatest multiplayer games I've ever played, even by today's standards. I remember countless times me and my friends would play this game and do a barrel roll! And I promise I won't use that joke too much in this review. Scouts on. But all in all, this game was extremely fun and beautiful in music and atmosphere, and the entire experience was just well worth the gameplay. So let's get on with the review, shall we? Starfox 64, also known as Lilac Wars in Australia and Europe due to trademark issues, was released on April 27, 1997 in Japan, July 1, 1997 in North America, and October 20th in Australia and Europe. Later it was ported to the China-only IQ player on November 21, 2003. Eventually it was made downloadable for the Wii's Virtual Console on April 2, 2007 in North America, April 17, 2007 in Japan, and April 20, 2007 again in Australia, Europe, and New Zealand. Starfox 64 was a remake of the original Starfox for the Super Nintendo. Starfox 64 was the first of the N64 games to introduce the Rumble feature. In fact, a Rumble pack came with the game. The music was composed by Koji Kondo and Hajime Waki. Starfox 64 was also fully voiced and very fluid on animation, making the experience of flying through space and obstacles much more enjoyable and not visually frustrating at all.
Nothing bad to say about Slippy yet, huh?
What about him?
Just that everyone complains that he's really annoying and stuff.
Nah, I don't think so. I believe Slippy's lack of skill makes you look like a pro when you play. Kinda gives you a feeling of importance. I actually appreciate the little warhead.
So, you're saying that by being around someone who sucks at life, it makes you feel better about yourself?
Yeah, pretty much. I mean, why do you think I still hang out with you?
Touché.
Starfox holds some of the most responsive controls I have ever experienced in any flying game. You pilot an R-Wing, the flying craft, a Landmaster tank, the ground vehicle, and the Blue Marine. The submarine vehicle. There are very few things that can be said about the gameplay that you wouldn't expect in most flying shooting games. You can manage to pick up bombs, which annihilates everything on the screen, and one of my favorite kind of weapons you can find in almost every fighting shooting game. It always feels so freaking satisfying to see it happen. Boom! Oh, good stuff. Along your flights, you may notice rings floating in the air. The silver rings revive your health, but if you lose a wing, it won't revive that. You need to find a specific item to restore your wings. Collect 3 gold rings on the other hand and watch your health increase. You can also improve your firepower with the double shooter. Collect it again and you get a blue shooter. It's pretty nice to be able to take enemies out just by shooting them instead of having to charge it up every time. Probably my least favorite vehicle of choice are the alternate rides. The submarine feels really slow and unresponsive. I mean, it works well within its environment, and it does a great job for the task at hand, but it just feels really slow for me. And the tank is restricted as well. So many times I just want to fly over everything and get back into the sky. That's probably why I enjoy Falco so much. He refuses to leave the sky. Rock on, Falco! But all in all, the controls are very tight and responsive, even the alternate vehicles. I know that may be hypocritical of me to hate on the vehicle so much, but then praise them later. But it's true, they do a very good job. But all in all, I do prefer flying anytime.
I'll take the sky any day.
Which is why I'm glad the flying levels are so dominant and the water or ground levels are so rare and few between.
Hey, Scooter, who would you pick on your team from Starfox in a dogfight?
Falco.
Ha ha ha! Fail!
Didn't you just say you like Falco?
Yeah, but I'd pick Slippy, hands down.
Oh God, why would you pick that wart frog? He's without doubt the worst character ever.
Haha, I beg to differ, and I will prove it by the end of this review.
Uh-huh.
The storyline takes place during the Lilat Wars, which of course is where you are located, the Lilat system. There is strange activity on Venom, the planet in which the notorious Andros has been exiled to. Corneria sends out Team Starfox to find out what's going on at Venom. At this time, the pilots of Starfox are James McCloud, Fox McCloud's father, Peppy Hare, and Pigma Dengar. Pigma, the porky bastard, betrays the team. James and Peppy get kidnapped by Andros, but Peppy manages to escape while James is left behind. Peppy tells Fox what happened, and basically Fox grows up to take over Starfox. This time it consists of Fox McCloud, Peppy Hare, Falco Lombardi, and Slippy Toad. Andros launches another attack, and the new Starfox team is sent out. They battle their opposing force, Starwolf, featuring Wolf O'Donnell, Leon Pomwalski, Pigma Dengar, and Andrew Oinkeny. Starfox eventually makes it to Venom and defeats Andros. Now, if you play the game in the correct order, you get the perfect ending, which basically means you gotta veer left through the galaxy. If you end up going further right, you get the bad ending. The good ending, you defeat the true Andros in his full form, and the bad ending, you beat a robotic Andros, so you will know if you got the right ending or not. In the end, Fox believes to see his father leading him out of the exploding level. Whether it's really James or not remains unclear as he disappears after the rescue. This ending is only possible by completing the ending perfectly, which isn't very hard to do. Unfortunately, my team sucks the major nuts of ultimateness. Falco, yes, everyone loves Falco for the most part when he's not being an arrogant bastard. And they all hate Slippy, but Slippy never ran into me and killed me. Ever! Look, let's just time out for a second. I'm going on a rant here because I am so upset about what happened. I'm in the middle of a dogfight, me against two other opponents. And what does Falco do? Flies right into me. Let's watch the clip. Hold on, let's watch this. Now, if we break this down, you see I'm coming around the middle of a dogfight, and here, what? Right around the corner, there he comes! Yes! With every intent to sabotage my plans of winning the game, Falco! Okay, and once defeating Andros, General Pepper offers the team to join Cornerian army, but Fox declines on behalf of his team, and thus Star Fox 64 is concluded in a triumphant ending with the team running into the sunset. Beautiful.
So, you ready to be proven wrong?
What?
That Slippy is superior to Falco.
Just because you flew into Falco like some idiot, you're trying to tell me that Slippy is better than him?
Hey, he flew into me! But whatever, get ready to get yourself proven wrong.
Uh-huh, just finish the review so we can get this underway.
Final conclusion of this game, Star Fox 64 was a masterpiece of the N64 platform, and arguably the best of the entire series. I would have to really play every game in the series to make a true statement in regards to if this game really was the best. Maybe one day I'll get around to reviewing all of them and make a solid opinion about which one is the best. But this review was actually brought to you by the first request ever from a NAWK review. Feel free to send us any kind of requests or questions you would like us to answer in any of the next reviews. Well, hell, I'm getting off topic. The game is fun and easy to play. It feels satisfying to play and complete. The replay value is very high for me. I give it a 4 out of 5.
Okay, you ready to do this, little girl?
No, you're a girl.
Wow. Nice comeback there, buddy.
Well, you smell funny.
That's just mean. settle the debate once and for all. Alright, you ready, partners?
Don't worry. Flip in here.
Let's do this, Falco.
Alright! Flippy, I need help! Flippy, you son of a bitch!
Do a barrel roll.
Should it, Brad?